Once upon a time, deep in the land of fairy tales, there was a beautiful town. In this town, there was a large factory, the Magic Toy Factory. The machines, craftsmen, and elves inside the factory produced toys that exceeded all imagination. However, after a while, strange things started to happen in the factory. At night, strange sounds were heard in the factory. The lights would flash. The workers would witness these events in fear. As the stories spread from the townspeople to the mouth, rumors about the ghost in the factory spread. One night, Ali, the young and curious hero of the town, jumped out of his bed and silently set off towards the Magic Toy Factory. Although the factory, shining in the moonlight, seemed dark and scary, Ali took a step with courage. When he entered the factory, he encountered a mysterious atmosphere. As he passed through the corridors, he observed shadows dancing and toys moving in a ghostly manner. Feeling his heart beating rapidly, Ali gathered his courage and went even further. Then he opened a door and entered a large workshop. There were carefully crafted toys on wooden tables surrounding him. Suddenly, a woman's voice was heard. When Ali raised his head and looked around, he saw an elf working in the workshop. The elf said his name was Fistuk and explained that he was a former employee of the factory. Before the ghost incidents, they used to make wonderful games in the factory. However, the factory was forgotten and abandoned over time. Fistuk said that he believed that a ghost still roamed the factory. Ali curiously sat next to Fistuk and asked him how the ghost appeared. Fistuk explained that it was a spirit that mainly drew strength from people's dreams. The toys that had been produced in the factory for years fed on children's imagination and kept this energy alive. However, he stated that children's imagination had decreased recently and that the spirit living in the factory had weakened because of this. Ali rushed to Fistuk's help to find a solution to this situation. The two of them went to every corner of the town and told the children stories that would rekindle their imaginations. They experienced the joy of being able to rekindle the light in the children's eyes. Over time, as the children's imaginations overflowed, the ghost in the factory also began to grow stronger. He would now dance heroically at night and produce unique toys. The factory became lively again, and there was great excitement among the children. And so the magical toy factory became a shining star in the town again. Ali and Fistuk brought joy to the children's lives by bringing the factory back to its former glory. However, the adventure did not end there. One day he heard that Mr. Zorlu, an evil man in the town, wanted to take over the magical toy factory. He aimed to gain wealth and power by using the magical power of the toys in the factory. Mr. Zorlu tried to take control by attacking the factory, but the ghost's power stopped him. The ghost mysteriously appeared to protect the factory, frightened Mr. Zorlu, and caused him to run away. After this incident, Ali and Fistuk decided that the factory should only serve the dreams of children. Because dreams are the most valuable treasure that can be realized through fairy tales and toys. Ali called the children of the town and invited them all to the magical toy factory. All the children came together in an event organized in the factory. Ali told them fairy tales, played games, and stimulated their imaginations. From that day on, the town came to life again, and the children displayed their magic with their smiling faces while running on the streets. The magical toy factory went beyond being just a factory and became the representative of the imagination in the heart of the town. Ali and Fistuk became friends during this process, and together they continued to bring fairy tales and dreams to life for all the children. Hand in hand, they always created an atmosphere that aroused hope, love, and curiosity in the town. And thus, the tale of The Ghost in the Factory turned into an unforgettable story that tells the importance of loyalty, courage, and imagination. Children continued to realize their own dreams, inspired by this tale, and the legend of the magical toy factory was passed down from generation to generation.